Scare Bears SEC takes a budget cut. How's it going to affect the Ripple case? Also going to talk about XRP price action because we found some support at the 50-cent mark. Crypto fear and greed, got you all covered.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
What's up, dudes and chicks? I'll tell you what's up. It's Tuesday and I'm having a great morning thus far, but you know the deal. Users' comments come first. Drop me something hot, something spicy, something relevant. Maybe I'll share it in the next one. Richard says, Kraken screwed me. I couldn't buy. Yeah, I want to hear about that. How many of you out there experience problems with your exchanges not being able to fulfill your needs? Regilio says, my XRP bags are definitely packed. I'm waiting for the train to hit the station. Hey, where's my ticket? Yeah, I asked you yesterday. I said, hey, are your XRP bags packed? And if so, what are you working on in terms of secondary bags? Shadow Moon says, I'm working on the second bag. Surfing the swing. Hopium pill is poison these days. Bitcoin sitting at 55,139, up from its low as well. E2450, BNB's at 474, while Sol's at 138. XRP clinging onto that 50-cent mark. Love to see it because we talked about it yesterday, how 50 cents is going to be key. G-Unit. XLM right now sitting at 8.9 cents. Crypto fear and greed drops to a 2-year low. Well, I wonder why, because the market got flushed. Oh, is it bad? But here you go. I got the fear and greed index up on the screen. And as always, any article you see in this video, along with all my other ones, will be linked in the description below. We're looking at 34.4 for crypto fear and greed. Stable coins held up during this recent collapse. Market cap, yeah, we know that shrunk. BTC dominance gained. And, well, everyone, we're still waiting on Torres. Now, the Senate was like, yo, Bear, you're taking a budget cut. And you know how a lot of us have worked for companies where we've either been the ones laid off, or we've had a friend laid off, or we've had to do the laying of the offs. Well, Bear, you get a taste of our medicine now as the Senate cuts the SEC budget. She noted last week the U.S. Senate Appropriations Committee considered the SEC's funding request for fiscal year 2025, which Gensler said, hey, I need $2.594 billion. But instead, they only got 2.23. So that's about 300 million plus taken away from the Bears funds. The SEC union has expressed concern over staff salary and benefit cuts, attributing these financial constraints to Gensler's increased spending. Direct quoted a union memo in the tweet. The memo stated that Gensler's financial decisions placed employees' compensation and benefits at risk, ultimately leading to the consequences for the SEC staff. Dude, this is what happens in every company, you fucking moron. When the economy goes bad, what happens? They cut your hours. They cut your budget. If you work for a company and that particular arm or division of the company isn't doing good, they're not going to give you more money, Bear. No, they're going to take it away. I'm sorry, the U.S. and the world is going into massive amounts of debt, so we should give you more money. No, we should rein in the spending and be more effective with it. Find ways to cut costs that don't hurt the employees. Now, will this impact the SEC Ripple XRP lawsuit? No, not a chance in hell. Those doors, those balls, those things are already in motion. We're just waiting for Torres. XRP pumped up big time in volume, but that volume was big on the way down along with the on the way up action. Now, if we take a closer look to XRP, you can see now volume is down 42% compared to yesterday. That's because yesterday it was up as much as 223%. Now we're in the green, though. We've got a little bit more calm seas here that we're dealing with. 42% down on volume to 2.2 billion. That tells you how big volume was yesterday. But look at this. We talked about, we said, hey, we just want to hold that 50. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't mind kind of pumping it up back up into 51, 52, but we know 50 is the floor. Let's go to the candlestick, swing it on over 15 minutes and see what homegirl looks like. Okay. This is what we were talking about here. We said, hey, look, we're sub 44. We moved on up. We got rejected at 50 cents. And then all of a sudden, we're like, oh, okay, let's jump right through 50 cents of the candlestick right here. And we've been maintaining it since. This is the key. Can we at least hold this as the market digests the rest of this mess? Think, you still have traditional finance that needs to sell in this news. Not everyone has dealt with this. There are ripple effects that go through the entire globe. Why this was a total global economic shock, like a repricing of everything in the globe. So you know a few other things are going to be hit, and that's why I wanted to bring up the funding when it comes to the SEC, because look, when things come down, right, when prices come down, when revenues come down, you got to make do with what you got, Gare Bear, just like the rest of us. I'm sorry, the United States does not have a blank check with our money. But XRP, I am very curious to see what is going to happen here over the next couple of days. Is Torres going to come out and say something like what the actual penalty is for primary sales? Or is she going to be quiet? Are we going to get other macro news events? We've got CPI data coming up in a week. Yeah, bad CPI data could rock the hell out of market. Good CPI data could bring us back up because we're looking for rate cuts from Jerome Powell in the September contract. But look at the volume up on the screen right here. Look at this. Look at the number of buying and selling that was happening while XRP took that dip. And look, 50 cent is a huge, huge key, because look at this fall here on the 5th of August. That fall, once it hit that 50 cent candlestick, it just fell right through it. And you can see once we breached 50 cents, we breached right through it as well. So 50 cent is the key here short term. Hopefully Torres gives us some relief. And a big shout out to, yes, you, the viewer, because of the support, the views, the comments, the likes have been amazing here as of late. So thank you very much. But the whole Gary thing, you know, and cutting the budget, we need to see that from government agencies across the board. I mean, this happens in the private world all the time where budgets get cut and you got to make do. And the lazy approach is just to cut back on people's hours, right? To cut back on labor. But there's other ways that companies are wasting money out there. And we know the SEC is wasting money as well. Think about all those delays with the SEC versus Ripple, right? Those all cost money, don't they? Because every delay takes time, and time is money. And you got to pay people to keep filing for all these things and this and this and this. And as time goes on, yep, more money gets eaten up. Now, speaking of money getting eaten up, a lot of you have been commenting that, hey, your XRP bags are full, you're moving on to the secondary juice. So I got to ask you a question. What's the secondary bag that you're looking to fill? And do you think it's safe right now? Do you think we've hit that floor? Because that's the key. It's been very weak here as of late, and we still haven't, digested the whole Middle East rise and, the escalation, the nastiness that's been happening over there. Haven't seen the counterattack either, and we know that could definitely rock the markets as well. So we've got a lot of stuff going on here, geopolitical tension-wise. You got Kamala trying to be friendly with crypto, but she's kind of like dipping her toe in the water, but then she's not, but then she is, but then she's not. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I will do my best to keep you informed as quickly and accurately as possible. So if you like what you've seen here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you want to get notified right away. I'll catch you cool cats later. Choo-choo, bitches. I gotta deal with the storm.